Canada school shooting. This is one of the deadliest school shootings in Canadian history, a remote town shaken, families devastated, and a nation asking what comes next. What happened? On February 10, 2026, a mass shooting unfolded in the small community of Tumbler Ridge, located in northern British Columbia, Canada. At around 1:20 p.m. local time, authorities received reports of shots fired at Tumbler Ridge Secondary School, a combined middle and high school serving roughly 160 to 175 students. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, responded and later confirmed that 10 people were killed, including the suspected shooter. 6 victims were found dead inside the school, another succumbed to injuries while being transported to hospital, and 2 additional bodies were discovered at a nearby private residence believed to be connected to the incident. More than 25 people were injured, with at least 2 critically. Some were airlifted to hospitals outside the region. Police found the suspected shooter, described as a female, dead at the school from an apparent self-inflicted wound. Authorities have said they believe they have identified the individual but have not released her name due to privacy and ongoing investigation. Local and provincial leaders, including British Columbia Premier David Eby and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, expressed deep sorrow, calling the event a devastating tragedy for this tight-knit community. Schools in the area remain closed for the rest of the week, and support services have been mobilized for students, families, and first responders. What could happen next? In the coming days and weeks, several developments are likely to unfold. Ongoing investigation. Police and federal investigators will continue piecing together the timeline and motive. At this stage, authorities have not publicly explained why the shooting happened or whether the victims were known to the suspect. Finding clear answers could take time, especially in a complex case with both a school and nearby residents connected to the violence. Community recovery. For the people of Tumbler Ridge, a town of just a few thousand residents, the emotional impact will be profound. Schools will remain closed temporarily, with counseling and trauma support provided to students and families. Community leaders have emphasized the importance of mental health resources in the aftermath. Policy and public debate in Canada. While Canada already has strict gun ownership laws compared with many other nations, this shooting could reignite domestic debates about firearm regulation. In recent years, especially since the 2020 Nova Scotia mass shooting, policymakers have tightened controls on assault-style weapons and expanded background checks. Some analysts believe this latest tragedy may prompt further discussion about how to prevent similar attacks in the future. International reaction. Worldwide, the shooting will likely renew discussions on school safety and violence prevention. Educators and security experts may reassess emergency protocols, lockdown procedures, and trauma response strategies. Governments and school boards across multiple countries could review their preparedness plans and share insights on effective best practices. A mass shooting struck Tumbler Ridge Secondary School in British Columbia on February 10, 2026, leaving 10 dead and over 2 dozen injured. The suspected shooter was found dead at the scene, and the motive remains under investigation. This tragedy is one of Canada's deadliest school shootings in decades, resonating beyond its borders. Authorities are continuing their investigation, and the community is focused on recovery and support. If you found this explainer helpful, subscribe for clear, neutral updates on major global stories as they unfold.